Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking every single EX in the game since the start of the game. So first we got Charizard. That's the original Charizard. Here we go. Got original Charizard. Original Charizard, I would say A. Very dominant when it first came out. When it first came out, S-class tier, but now he's fallen off a bit. It takes too long to set up with Moltres and Luck variants. So he's not really that good anymore when you've got the new Charizard, which takes one turn to set up with the rare candy. Next up, you got Venusaur. Venusaur, solid B tier. Was probably an A tier when he first originally came out, but now he is very fun to play with if you play some heal decks like Erica, Butterfree, or Wigglytuff. The 30 damage, he heals himself. The Lily, 60 damage to heal. A lot of fun if you don't have anything to get one shot by. Next up, we go Blastoise, of course. Blastoise, probably B tier. Same thing for him. A tier when he came out, B tier now. If you get lucky with Misty, you could do some good damage. If not, 3 energy for 100 damage. It's not bad, especially for water type. There's some fire types going around the game. Blacephalon, Charizard, of course, any card like that. So Blastoise B tier, he's alright. When he came out, he was a lot better, but if you get Misty as well, 160 damage, it's crazy. Next up, we got Articuno. Now it's fucking C. 3 damage, 300 for 80 damage, just fucking shit. First came out though, probably S tier. 300 with a Misty first turn, you win the game automatically. So I mean, you can still do something. You know, you got 3 energy, 80 damage, then I think it's 20 to each of your bench Pokemon on your opposing team. You can do stuff with that. Arcyrus now is a fucking thing in the game. Worst thing ever to add to the game. I hate it so much, but it's alright. Articuno. Hopefully one day we'll get another Articuno EX. Maybe what's it called? A Galarian Articuno. I'd be excited for that. Next up, Pikachu. Now, probably a C tier. Probably D tier. You don't see him used anymore. No real use for him anymore either. Tapu Koko's replaced him. Tapu Koko does energy the first turn, does 20 damage. Then you got 2 energy for the next turn. Add another energy, same as Pikachu, and deals 90 damage. Pikachu was S tier when he first came out. Very meta. Fucking annoying. 2 energy and 90 damage of good luck. You can't really top that. It's turn 2, you're fucked. But nowadays, just way better cards are out, and he's not that useful anymore, especially with bigger health pools, especially with all the healing items as well. Not good. Next up, we got Moltres. Moltres, probably put it as C tier. Same with Articuno. Very good when it first came out, especially for Charizard decks. He got his first attack. Then you flip 3 coins. For each heads, you get to attach energy to one of your Pokemon on the bench. Very good. Very good for the Charizard when it first came out. Nowadays, he sees a bit of use, but he's not really that good. Especially 3 damage, 70 energy. Nah, it's not good anymore. Nowadays, you got Arceus, Buzzwole. He's not seeing any action. Next up, Zapdos. Zapdos right now, D tier, absolute ass. It's very luck reliant. Takes a lot to set up. Not really that good. Don't see him used anymore. He can do a lot of damage if you get good luck, but it's 3 energy. And electric depths usually are very fast and very hard hitting out the gate. Especially with the new Pikachu, 150. He's not that good. Next up, who do we got? We got Lapras. Lapras, I mean, yeah, D tier. It was okay, maybe like B tier when it first came out. Yeah, probably B tier. 80 damage, same as Articuno, but instead of dealing 20 damage to your opponents, I think you heal 20 or 30 damage. It's alright. I mean, it was good for back in the day when you have Cyrus or any big attackers that just do 130 for no reason nowadays. So, I mean, it's good, but nah, it doesn't get used anymore. Back then, you could have put like Lapras, Butterfree, then you could heal like 60 damage per turn and 20 with your potion. done crazy stuff back in the day, but not anymore. Next up, Staryu. Staryu, I still think is very good. Probably B tier. You 90 damage, turn 2, no support with Pikachu. Like Pikachu, you have to have your whole deck electric. That's not good. This is just no retreat, turn 2, or when you can evolve and you got 2 energies, 90 damage. Very good for early game. I mean, later game you can kind of get around it, but very big menace. I hated that card so much. Next up, Marowak. Marowak, I mean, that's probably C tier. Nah, probably D tier. When it first came out, probably A tier. Could deal with Mewtwo back in the day. Mewtwo was a big menace, but nowadays, very luck dependent, 160 damage. I mean, that's good, but you're probably not gonna get that very often. Most likely, you're gonna get 2 tails, then you're gonna get fucked. But if you get lucky, yeah, good potential. Next up, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is probably A tier, I would say. 4 energy, 150 damage. You destroy 2, but with how good Psychic is nowadays, you just recover that shit so easily. You get Lunana, Garatinas, Dawns. It's so easy to attach energy. Back in the day, you'd have to use Gardevoir, which is you can still do now, but just takes a bit too long to set up to where you can get other Pokemon to mess up the Mewtwo in the meantime. It's not worth it anymore, but you run him on Giratina decks or anything like that. Giratina, Lunana, Mewtwo. 150 damage is more than Giratina, so you're good there. Put a cape on it and then it doesn't even kill itself. Alright, next up, what do we got? Machamp. Machamp, probably good nowadays. I haven't seen him used at all, but I feel like it's more just a forgotten card. To where, I mean, yeah, it's the 3 energy, 120, stage 2 evolution though, but now you've got rare candies, so rare candies gets around that really easily. That was a big problem back when he originally came out. It just took forever to get him, Machamp, and Machoke, but now it's just you only need 2 of them. I would say it's pretty good. I mean, I actually have to. I'll play with him a little bit because I have no idea how he plays, but I don't see why he wouldn't be good. 180 health, I think it is, or 170. Very big health pool, a lot of damage. 3 energy is not that crazy. Garchomp's 3 energy only heals 100, so pretty good. All right, now moving on, we got Gen 2 or Mythical Island. For Mythical Island, we got Mew. Mew is my favorite Pokemon, obviously. So, bias dictates S class. I mean, originally when it came out, I would consider it S class as well, due to it being able to copy Charizard and Mewtwo. And if you weren't working a Psychic deck, you get both the benefits of Mewtwo's attacks without the negatives. So 150 damage, you don't have to discard 2 Psychic energies if you're running like a grass deck or something. And with Charizard, you're not running fire, so you get 200 damage and you get to fuck Charizard over. And back in the day, Mewtwo had 150 health, Charizard 180, and there was nothing you could, there was no cape, so you couldn't increase Charizard's health to 200 and use a blue or something. So, yeah, he was kind of broken. I mean, with the only problems they had was with like Blastoise, where if you have like one running water, Blastoise's whole thing is if he has extra water energy, he does more damage. Mew is only going to be able to get the 100 damage, but that's still pretty good. 3 energy, can't complain. Only downside is if your opponent fucking sends something in and you don't have any energy in your other Pokemon to destroy it. But very good. Mewtwo, my favorite. Hopefully we get a shiny Mew soon. Next up, we got Celebi, the Antichrist itself. Nowadays, it's B tier. I mean, nah, not even C tier. Back in the day, S tier, it was running the meta so bad, it was painful. But now, it's just not used. We got too many cards that can kill it in one shot. Giratina, Solgaleo with red used, and really anything could kill it. It's not viable anymore. But now, I mean back then, absolutely broken in S tier. The Antichrist itself, I hate that card so much. The only thing you could, I mean, with Mew as well. With Mew, if you stack the energies on Mew, and you've got a Celebi 2.0 when you're facing against it, so Mew was like my only real counter against it. Next up, oh shit, we missed Arcanine. Arcanine, yeah, Arcanine was good. Nowadays, C tier, but back then probably A tier, 120 damage. There's not many cards that had more than 120 health. Greninja, Butterfree, pretty much any card that wasn't in EX was just waiting to get decimated by this guy. He does 20 damage to himself, which isn't great. With Mew, if you had like a Giovanni after this guy attacked, then he was dead. But yeah, he was good back in the day. Now, not used so much. I mean, you can use him, but there's better cards out there that it just doesn't make sense to use him with the recoil damage he takes. I think Pidgeot might have been in this set. Pidgeot nowadays, Pidgeot is kind of strong. I mean, you can do 140 damage, I think, is his max. So C tier just really depends on your opponent. But most people aren't going to be watching out for Pidgeot. Back in the day, I would have to not put my bench to try and watch out to see if Pidgeot would come out. Because the less damage Pokemon you have on the bench, the less damage he does. But he can do damage. C tier, it's not used at all. You got Staraptor, who does I think 130, and it's not that hard to use either. And he doesn't have the drawback of being an EX card either. Wigglytuff, fucking ass cheeks. I loved it when someone gave me this because it's just so assy. It just has no use at all. 80 damage for I think it's 3 energy, and puts your Pokemon's opponents to sleep. You get heads, you wake up. If you've got any kind of heal that you switch out, and yeah, it's ass. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh, but I was always had a fun time going against Wigglytuff. What the fuck is it called? Wigglytuff. Jesus, my bad. Yeah, I just fucking fodder. Alright, next up, Gyarados. Gyarados was very good. He can still be pretty good. 140 damage. Manaphy is a bit of a menace. We'll go B tier. Yeah, Manaphy can be annoying. Very big weakness though is 30 health Magikarp. That can be brutal because someone could Sabrina you in, and it's not uncommon for base Pokemon for other like non-EXs to have a one energy attack, 30 damage. So that's his only real drawback, but 4 energy, 140 damage, and destroying random energy from any Pokemon on the field, including it could be yours or your opponent's. If it's yours, that kind of sucks, but if it's your opponent's, you could just kill their counter attack right there. He's got 180 health, that's a lot, so he's alright. I'll put him in B tier. He can still be used. Next up, what do we got? Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's good. Nowadays, yeah, you can use him. I put C just because 2 energy, 80 damage. 80 damage is good, but it takes a bit of luck to get his fossil because the fossil's not a basic Pokemon, so you can't immediately draw it like you can with other basic Pokemons like Magikarp or Charmander. So Aerodactyl, yeah, I think he's got 1 retreat energy, which is very good. I'm a big fan of low retreat. His ability though is very good. It stops your opponent's Pokemon from evolving if they're in an active spot. So that means any kind of Charmander, Charizard action for this new one right here, they can't do that. So it makes it harder for them to set up with the energy, because they usually have to switch out, which costs energy, and then switch in Charizard, which they would have to pre-evolve before switching in. If not, they just wasted a turn. So his ability, very useful. Hopefully we can see something like that again in the future. Very good. Alright, next up. Any other Pokemon before the next set? I don't think so. Oh, fucking forgot this guy too. Yeah, I mean, It's good. It's very good. Nowadays, not so much. You can still use them though. Um, yeah, in turn two, one energy to attack, 80 damage potential. Could be very strong. Nowadays, you got the equivalent with this guy over here. He doesn't get the 80 damage on first turn potential, but he's got a guaranteed next turn, which Execute does not have that. Execute can be annoying, can be very good. If you get 40 damage, it sucks to be you. If you get 8 damage, that's great. That puts a lot of pressure on your opponent's Pokemon. Alright. Next set, I think it's the Arceus set. Arceus. No, it's not Arceus, it's Palkia and Dialga. Palkia, I'm going to say A tier. Same thing, Manaphy, just broken. 5 energy though, and remove 3. That's a lot. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but people make it work. You got Misty. Misty's fucking broken. I hate Misty. If you get lucky, it just wins you the game automatically. There's not even a debate. And then his secondary effect is also deal 20 damage to every one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's very good for the reason that you've got Cyrus, and 20 damage is not nothing. Some Pokemon have 170 health for an HP. And then with a 20, you knock it down to 150. Dog's attack and Palkia's attack does 150. 150, very strong. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Nothing else, just very strong. Next up, Dialga. Dialga, he's fallen off a bit. He's still very good, just for his 30 damage attack to attach 2 steel energy to one of your bench Pokemon. Does not matter what type they are. That's very strong, just because 2 energy for. Invest 2 energy, and you get 2 energy out of it. So it's like getting 4 energy for 2, or however. So that's very good. Sets of help like even Ultra Necrozma that could be useful for Mew, Arceus, Pidgeot, Wigglytuff. Anything that's metal or rainbow energy, you're good. I mean, you got his 4 energy attack, which is 100. It's not bad damage, but you're not using the Alga for that. I mean, you'll use it if it comes to it, but nah. Next up, this guy's partner in crime when he came out. He has a very strong attack, and I don't really know why he's not really used anymore, apart from Dialga not being that great. Because you got 4 energy, I think it is. You do 100 base, and then for every you flip a coin, for every heads you get, you do an extra 40 damage, and you keep going until you get tails. So if you get just 2 heads, you pretty much killed everything in the game except for Venusaur EX or any of these big HP EXs which cape on it. So yeah, I mean, even if you get 3, you kill everything in the game, no contest. So very good. I mean, his retreat cost not ideal at all. I don't like it, but it's what it is. What it is. Next up, Infernape. Infernape is good, but it's a B tier. He's kind of fallen off, but 2 energy, 140 damage, and then with your Dawn, if you got fire energy on someone else, you keep going until you run out of fire energy. In that case, you gotta take a turn break. That part is not so great, but no retreat cost. That is kind of broken. I love any Pokemon with no retreat cost. I've never gone to use one just because my bad luck. Never got a Staryu or Starmie. I forget which one's which. When it first came out, Infernape, it took me forever. I had to buy it with pack points. By the time I did that, he was at the meta. Next up, I think it's Darkrai. I think Darkrai was part of the set. Darkrai, fucking, I hated him so much, but he's an S tier Pokemon right now. Ability, 20 damage for every Dark type energy you attach. Basically Greninja, but a bit weaker. But still broken, especially paired with Giratina. That's 150, out of red 170. Out of Rocky Helmet 190, it's just fucking, well, Rocky Helmet and Giratina, it's still so disgusting. I hate it so much. He should have like a 3 energy retreat cost. 2 energy is too low for him. Attack should be 4 energy as well for how good his ability is. No, I hate this card so much. You're a fucking rat if you use him. Next up, Sneasel, the card he originally came out with, which he was supposed to be used for this, but Sneasel is B tier, maybe A tier, but I don't see him used enough just because there's fucking Giratina as a better option. But you're supposed to be used to Sneasel. You do attach energy to Darkrai. Then you maybe use a Dawn and then attach it here. And then you got 90 damage for that turn. Like, the second turn you can attack. I mean, that's just it's a bit crazy. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. And then you build up your Darkrai. He's got 1 energy. You build up your Darkrai 1, 2, 3, and then boom, you got another big health fucker. Jesus, I hate Darkrai so much. Next up, Gallade. Gallade's very good. I wouldn't put him A tier just because it depends on how much energy your opponent's attack takes. That's a bit luck variant, but very good. Cards in B tier, I would say, are just usable cards. I mean, you can still use them. C, you're not going to use them anymore, but B and up, you're going to use them. Niche situations, fun decks. Yeah, I mean, you're not really running these in the meta. Charizard, you don't run him in meta either, but he is strong if you can get him going. Mewtwo, you are using him. Palkia, a bit not, but I just feel like it takes one more card to put him back in. Darkrai, fuck ass. Mew, my good, of course. Best card in the game. Forever will be. Next up, let's see. Pachirisu. When it came out, it was very strong. It was very, very strong. You attach a cape or Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet, I think, was a better one. You do 80 damage because of it. And then for 2 energy, start very strong early start. And with that, you do 80 damage. They attack you. That's 100 damage. There was no Guzma. What his fucking name is? Back in the day. So there was nothing they could do to get rid of it apart from Sabrina and try to kill something else. But Pachirisu, nowadays, low health, not that great damage nowadays. Maybe early game it could work, but I feel like there's better electric types that do similar damage and have better abilities. Next up, Leafeon. Leafeon, you could put him B. She's got some very good uses still, with its ability to attach energy. Anything that gives you free energy is just fucking broken. Just because you have to keep up with your opponent's ratty deck. They got Giratina, you have to have something to keep up. Like it's just so much more energy they have. But yeah, they feel very good. The only thing that sucks is that you can't really partner it up with another EV evolution. That would be really sick to see, like you could have EV, Glaceon, Flareon kind of thing, but now you're only allowed 2 EVs in your deck, so maybe we could add something like like Trainer TV, like Red EV or something from the manga, but to differentiate the card, or EVEX, but I don't think they can evolve those. But yeah, apart from that niche thing, still pretty good. Glaceon, when it came out, fucking hated this card just because its ability was so... It wasn't like amazingly good, but it was just so broken in the way it worked that I hated it so much. I think its attack does like 90 damage, and then it's 100 that he does, like 110 overall. Because it's 90, then turn ends it's 100. And then it could be 90. You kill your opponent's Pokemon and you do another 10 damage, which is... It's kind of crazy, because, yeah, I mean, that's just annoying. And then another 10 when the opponent's attack ends. So, not a big fan of it, but nowadays, 3 energy, 90 damage, 110, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's alright, but there's better cards now, which is why you don't see it used. Alright guys, that's going to be part 1 for this video. Like, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff. Comment if you agree with what I said, disagree, if you would change anything on this tier list. Bye.